Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to just go ahead and give this quick review over the Real Housewives of New Jersey. It really wasn't anything spectacular to me that happened. I was just going to wait until next week and just skip this week, but I was like, girl, let me just go ahead and make the review. All right, so let's get into it. So basically, Marge and Marge Sr. are talking about her 75th birthday party that's coming up. Teresa is not invited. It's not necessarily Marge Sr. Marge Sr., she loves Teresa. Teresa loves Marge Sr. It's really just kind of like the beef that is happening between Marge and Teresa. And, you know, Marge feels as though it would be best if Teresa wasn't there. I can agree. Because it's kind of like, girl, we know that anytime they get together, it's going to be some mess. Well, we really don't want no mess at the woman's birthday party who turned 75. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even got nothing to do with her, right? You know? Teresa is donating a lot of stuff to a women's shelter. That's pretty much it, all I have for Teresa. She's moving. You know, her and her daughters were crying about, you know, them moving from their home. I'm gonna go ahead and say that house is an absolute mess, girl. Not like dirty, but it's just like, the house is just ugly to me. Like, girl, that house from the outside to the inside, I don't like nothing about that house. But anyways, girl, that's her childhood. That's their home. She's moving in with Louie. She's giving a lot of stuff away to a women's shelter, and that was that. Tracy and Tiki go over to Melissa and Joe's home. They bring their daughter. Tracy says that her daughter has a tutor. I think her daughter's only like 2 or 3. She's not very social. So that kind of has Tracy worried. But again, she's only like 2. I mean, girl, how social can a 2-year-old be? I don't know, girl. I don't have no kids. I mean, I guess when I think about my nieces, yeah. Girl, no, because baby Sloanie, she like to run that mouth, girl. She get it honestly, okay? No, they do. Kids can be social at 2. They can. Well, you know, it's 2. She's 2, but Tracy's worried. Tracy's worried about, you know, her not being as social as I guess she wants her to be. She has a tutor for the little girl. This is my first time seeing Tiki in a t-shirt. Girl, I think every time I've seen Tiki come on my TV screen, he has had on a button down. Have y'all noticed that? Even the baseball jerseys, girl, I mean, they button downs, but girl, this is my first time for what I can recall Tiki having on a t-shirt. That's why I don't trust. Tiki gives me very sneaky. Somebody said it in the comment section, like, Tiki is one of those men where they feel like he always he has to make sure that he keeps up appearances, right? I'm a very clean cut, gentleman. I always have my button down on. Like, even when they had that throwback party, the keg party, he walked in with a button down on. Girl, where ain't you going? Girl, loosen up. Tiki is so cute to me. Girl, he is. I know a lot of people don't like Tracy. I think I'm gonna just be honest. They really could bring in Tracy as a full-time housewife and probably get rid of Melissa and make Melissa a friend. I don't get nothing from Melissa. Y'all say she boring. Melissa might be boring for real. Like, I don't get nothing from Melissa. Like, at all. She a bad girl. You know what I'm saying? She's a very pretty girl. But other than that, like, she seems like I will say she seems like a fun time girl. Here we go with the fun time girl. She looks like she likes to, you know, she can have a good time. Like, she likes to party. But other than that, like, I don't know. Her, girl, no tea, no shade. And I love Dolores. Dolores is so bad to me. But Jennifer, what's her name? Tracy. I don't know what Tracy, I keep saying Jennifer. Tracy really could have took one of their spots and they could have showed more about Tracy. I'm here for Tracy. Again, a lot of people don't like Tracy. I think because they think that she's coming for Teresa, and she might be coming for Teresa. You know, I don't think she's necessarily coming for Teresa. I just think that she's calling out the stuff that she sees. And because it may go against Teresa, I think that's why a lot of viewers don't like Tracy. But usually, most people don't like the new girls anyway. That's like a common theme. Like, anytime the new girls come in, people usually don't like them anyway. So I wouldn't even take If I was Tracy, if she saw, like, I guess, like, the public reaction towards her, I wouldn't even take it as, like, kind of, girl, they don't ever like none of the girls. And then, especially when they think you're coming for, like, the top dog, they really don't like you. Anyways, but yeah, I like Tracy. Tiki, they seem cool, even though, girl, you know, that situation, how they got together seems real suspect. We got a good eye on you, Tracy and Tiki. Jackie goes out. I love, I'm sorry, y'all. My two favorite is Jackie and Marge. I go up for Jackie and Marge. I low-key do. I do. I like, this is the thing. I really like everybody is cool on the show. Everybody is cool. The only person that I don't too much care for, and I'm sorry, is Teresa. Everybody else is cool. Dolores is cool. Melissa cool. And I know a lot of people don't like the husbands. I love the fact that the husbands are on the show. I love the fact that the husbands can have a good time. Like, when I think about, like, the Real Housewives of Potomac, like, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, like, the husbands, they, I don't know. I just feel like with these group of men, they, like, let their hair down. And they don't mind drinking and having a good time and laughing. It's like, when I think about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's always on, like, some... Even though these men are, like, very macho and, you know, misogynistic and sexist, they still, like, I just don't mind watching them on my TV. Like, with Peter, like, when I think about, like, Ray, Eddie, Mia's husband, Chris, them, like, it's kind of like, girl, it's just like a group of men getting together who don't know each other, who don't really care to get to know each other. It's kind of like, girl, why are we even trying to film them? Like, I like this group of men because you could tell that they have a genuine connection, right? So, yeah, I like the husbands on the show. I don't mind that. Jackie and her kids go out for ice cream. Jackie didn't eat all the ice cream. I'm not surprised. She's new to this, right? She took some bites. She took some bites of her children ice cream. I wouldn't have. I don't know where y'all mouth been. You know, children nasty. But she went out and had ice cream with her kids. I like the fact that she's trying, right? Again, I wasn't expecting her to eat the whole thing of ice cream. Anyways, so she goes to see her therapist. She thinks that Evan, as long as her and Evan have been together, she thinks that her and Evan, she thinks that Evan doesn't notice certain things, and he notices a lot. It's crazy because she was thinking at one point that her kids didn't notice things, and her kids have noticed. So if your kids have noticed that you eat the same thing every day, you don't think your husband of 15 years, you know, and how long y'all been together, period, you know, like how long have they been together versus how long they've been married, right? Girl, he's probably noticed more than the kids. They talk about, you know, she thinks, I guess in her head, she thinks that a person who has ice cream will skip out on something else, right? And her therapist wants her to start to add something each day. Don't take away. Like, if you have a croissant, don't skip dinner bit. You know what I'm saying, girl? Have your croissant on top of your dinner, right? You could tell that when she mentioned her going out for pizza with her kids, you could tell Jackie started to become like very like overwhelmed. It was kind of like sad, but you could see it, like I could see it. The therapist could see it, like, oh my God, like she's really like, you could tell like her body like got tense, right? Anyways, so they talk about that. I'm here for Jackie. I hope that she's doing great. Like I said, I remember seeing her on Watch What Happens Live a couple of weeks ago, and she looked like she gained some weight. I thought she looked fantastic. So shout out to Jackie. The guys make up at Marge Senior's party. It was cute. The party was very cute. Let me say something. One thing I live for is all the fish. When I look at Marge Senior, who's 75, baby, Marge Senior looks good. Do you hear me? Mama hair was beat, makeup beat, baby had her suit on. right? Snatched. When I think about Mama Joyce, who was doing all of what she was doing on the floor the other day on Candy in the Game when they went to that little team building exercise, these women look good. And Aunt Nora, who 82 years old, right, still trying to fight. Shout out to these women who keeping themselves up. Yes, I need to go work out so I can be like them when I get older. They talk about Teresa body shaming, girl, you know. Like I said, girl, the people don't care about body shaming. People don't care. We body shame all the time. It's kind of like, not to go backwards, kind of like when people got mad at Candace on Real Housewives of Potomac for calling Ashley wide body, right? With your wide bodied ass. You know, wide body. You don't body shame. Then they saw, of course, saying, baby, you don't body shame people while they pregnant. Girl, you shouldn't body shame, period. Girl, but we don't care about body shaming. That's why we don't mind doing it. But they talk about Teresa body shaming, Marge. Marge senior party, went off great. You know, Joe, Marge's husband, let it be known that if Joe comes in there on some BS, he's shutting it down. Ain't gonna be none of that. And it's kind of like, I don't blame him. It's like, girl, we already know when we get together, it's always gonna be some mess. But girl, we don't have to act like this at this woman's party, girl. Like, we can wait to do that at the next gathering, because it's gonna be a next gathering where everybody can cut up and act the fool. But tonight, it's a no. And that was pretty much it. That's also gonna be a quick review. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.